What is up, guys? It's Ty's Tech back with another video. You do not understand how long I have been waiting for this package, bro. Feels so good to be finally making another YouTube video. As well as some other packages. Y'all don't understand the patience I have. Words cannot describe it. Yes, I spent $30 on this instead of waiting 2 days for Amazon to order because I'm petty and stupid like that. This is also a package we will need, but this is the star of the show that I've been waiting so long for. I asked the dude to package it nicely because this is terribly packaged. I'm just gonna be real. Like, this guy is not. Look at this box, bro. Can y'all see that? I don't know. It's busted, bro. Anyways, this is cooked. Although, honestly, knowing what's inside, I should not have expected much from the packaging on the outside. I could just rip this, huh? This cardboard box has been through enough already. Let's save it. Oh, gosh. Alright. Skadoosh. There we go. What are we looking at? Let's read the news. Actually, let's not. I don't know what's in there. This is really bad packaging. Sorry, probably can't hear me. This is really bad packaging. But regardless of the packaging, man, it's like hot. Okay, actually, look-y, this bubble wrap is some nice bubble wrap. It's not the small kind. It's the actually. That's fun. It's the loud kind. Take our knife here. Ruin all the bubble wrap, even though I could have so much fun with it. Ooh. Lord have mercy. This is a terrible. I should not be just like. Look, yeah, I don't care. Well, now there's a permanent scratch on the back of this. I don't care. Seen worse. That's not a good excuse, by the way, but whatever. Alright, Loki. Wait, what the? Dude, look, why does it smell weird? That's never a good sign. Okay. Dude. As you can probably tell from the bottom. But this is a very dirty, MacBook Pro that I bought like super for parts. This is very much a 4 parts listing. It is going to be in terrible shape on the inside and outside. The whole thing is the screen is like completely busted. Loki, I don't care though. I just wanted to have something to do, some kind of project to be working on, whatever. I have money now that I got a job. And so this is the first thing I bought. This was like $100. Here, I'll pull up the listing. This is actually funny though. I bought it for full price, like $94, I think it was. And then after I got that, I went through my eBay notifications and realized he had an offering for $90 because I had it on my watch list. So that's unfortunate. I paid $4 more than I needed to, or whatever it was. But regardless, hold on, let me get my second angle going so that we can go in here. Oh, let me get my camera set up. Now I'm recording from my phone here and my other phone up there, so we can get first impressions opening it. Oh, okay, so it's really dirty. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera. Well, there's the screen problem, but it is really, really nasty. Hold on, let me see if I can get some up close footage for you guys. Oh, that is so gross. Yeah, this is gonna need cleaning. like it's really gonna need cleaning. Let me get it angled over here. All right, so now we are on to the second package. Over here, which is hopefully a few things. We have first a dock, because if you notice on the side, I don't know where is my camera. Preview is not looking good. Anyways, two USB-C, and a lightning jack, lightning port. Charger. Again, I can't really see preview from my camera, so sorry if this is really bad framing. Anyway, dock, and then also randomly some earbuds because I low-key needed them. And anyways, all right, let's open up our Anchor charger here because it definitely needs it. The battery warning was showing when I first tried to boot it up. Made sure to get one that had a cable because I ain't trying to buy a nice USB-C cable. Aside, trying to save money as much as possible. Oh, this is a nice, really good Anchor model. Okay, I don't need this. I hate these things where they have like the Velcro for the cable. It's just never Never worth anything to me. I'll keep it in the box just because, why not, but really don't need that. Low-key, I need to see which port is actually the charge port. Let's see, okay, that's trash. That's also trash. I guess we'll just make a trash pile in here. I believe there's like a sticker over the... Nope, it's just texture change. I'll plug this in. This should be an 100-watt charger, and the MacBook uses like, what, 85-watt charging. Does it matter which one the charger is? I'm going to say it doesn't, so I'm going to go ahead, plug it up right in there. And then we have our camera going. All right, we're plugged in. It's going to try to boot. And yeah, this is why this computer was $100, because the screen is low-key kind of chopped. But hey, I could replace the screen if I care that much. Spoiler alert, I don't. Okay. It's making noises and stuff. Yeah, low-key the screen is like really cooked. But it's fine. It's fine. Enter password. Is there a password? I don't know if there's a password. Let's see. Spacebar? Dude. Maybe he needs to tell me the password. Anyways, I'm gonna figure all this out. Yeah, this screen is actually cooked. What? Okay, touch bar. I did know that. I was half expecting that, but also kind of not. Touch bar does seem to be working. I mean, the keys are pressing and stuff. Butterfly keyboard. I should not be touching this. This is so disgusting. Low-key, the keys. Yeah, these keys are going to be terrible because of how nasty it is. But this is very much a project computer. Oops. Yeah, low-key, I'm gonna see if the dude has any information for me about the password. So, yeah. There we go. I think I finally got it. Okay, the password was not 1234 spelled out, but literally just 1234. Okay, low-key, let me make my main display let's select this one, main display. That way, although it's stretched and kind of ugly, we can at least get everything going. Okay, so let me connect to Wi-Fi? Come on, please. Yes, okay, sweet. So literally, I'm just going to download Geekbench and run it real quick. And I know it's going to be bad, but that's kind of the idea. We're trying to get a baseline and see how much better we can get this thing. Geekbench, that's not a website, is it? It's not Geekbench. Oh, it is actually. I'm looking for to download this later. All right, CPU. i7-7700HQ, that's what I expected. Run CPU benchmark, and it is worth noting this is on this, which is not a great idea. But look, I'm just trying to get a baseline and see how bad it is so that I can take that and then clean up the outside, clean up the inside with some thermal paste, hence why I spent so much on the iFixit toolkit, because I need a specific P5 pentalobe screw for the bottom of this. So yeah, I'll let this finish, and then we'll get into the restoration of this thing, which, let's be real, I'm not using this as a laptop. I'd have to buy a new display, which I might do eventually, depending on how bad the battery is. It's either new battery or new display. I don't really want to do both. If I can get a display for under 50 bucks, I low-key might do that. But I'm planning on using this just as a station, like as a desktop, pretty much, so that I can use this as this Mac Mini over here as a Minecraft server running Ubuntu. I just like the idea of having a Mac computer. I know it's stupid, and there's no need for it, but I kind of like Mac OS. I just like how they look, and technically it still works as a laptop. We just have that glaring issue right there that will need to be sorted out. But low-key, yeah, I'll let this finish, see how bad we're looking, and then I will restore it, as well as install macOS Sequoia, because I got that on this little USB, and we'll be using Open Core Legacy Patcher to get that up and running. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, it appears to have finally finished with a score of 1219 single core and 3961 multi-core. So let me log in to add it to my account. Alright, boom, we finally added it to my account. 1219 single core, 3961 multi-core. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to power this kid off. Shut down, please. Do not reopen. And I'm going to clean this up physically on the outside, and then clean this up on the inside. So let's get that. Alright, we cleaned up a lot. I'm not going to worry about the display too much. Did a lot to the base. The keyboard's looking a lot better. The back and stuff. Now I'm going to go in for the teardown using my iFixit toolkit that I spent way too much money on. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, I think when I was cleaning the display, I low-key completely borked it, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and take the whole display off. And while I'm going to run the Geekbench test to see, again, to make sure both the fans are spinning. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drill holes in the back plate to let more airflow in for the fans. Oh, it's a good sign. That's a good... Forget the toothbrush, but what is this? Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a darn minute. Hold up, guys. Okay, this is not connected to this. It's connected to this. Please. Headless MacBook. Come on. Headless MacBook. For the win. And we're still going to keep the touch bar. Yes! All right. We're still going to keep the touch bar. Frick yeah, dude. Okay, this is working. That's awesome. This is amazing. Headless MacBook. The screen is down there. It's gonna need replaced. All the extra screws. I'm not gonna worry about any of this because I might come back to this whole setup. But for now, I need to get my everything I don't need cleaned up. Take this down to where it's actually gonna be. But first, hold up, let me turn this guy off. I'm going to screw holes in the back where the fans are to increase airflow. So let's get to that. Also, some quick notes. There are 16 of these tiny little P2 screws holding down the antenna. 16 of them. I put 4 back in, and it literally, these things are so tight and so small, it literally bent and mangled one of my P2 bits. So I'm glad I had an extra one. This is from a second time. This is when I got an iPhone 8 battery kit. So I'm just going to slide that in there and pretend it's supposed to be there. Also, I'm not using the rubber gaskets. I couldn't figure it out, and I just don't really care about them anyway. But yeah, actually, let's go screw some holes into that bottom case. Alright, I cut and sanded some holes in the back here for airflow. Let's go slap it on and get everything set up. Bro, I'm only going through the OpenCore installer, and I'm just loving the touch bar, bro. It comes up with stuff like continue or allow, whatever. When it has pop-ups and stuff, it's way easier to see. Look, I can go through here. I can just click keep. Like, it's so easy. I love it. It's easy to go to type my password and then do that, and instead of having to actually click on the button. All right, but low-key, let's see if we got OpenCore. Here we go. Let's do this. All right, well, I think that's actually going to do it for this part of the video. I might make a second video. Well, not might. I will make a second video. I can't say when, of reviewing this computer in its current state. This was just getting it to a working state and unboxing and such. So we're installing OpenCore, but low-key, I'm kind of excited. I'm really stoked to see what using this is like. I mean, I'm not using it as a laptop or even my main computer. It's just a DIY fun little project thing that I got to do. May buy a display in the future, really don't know. But low-key, really like the touch bar. This keyboard, okay, I'm just gonna, I know I said I'll do the review later, but I just gotta say, as long as the keyboard works and doesn't fail on me like it's prone to do, it's not even that bad. Like, it's nothing compared to the pre-Retina, whatever, the 2010, 2008 to 2012, whatever MacBooks. But it isn't the worst keyboard in the world, and the trackpad makes up for it, in my opinion, as well as the touch bar. So if it was just a regular keyboard and a regular trackpad, I don't know. But the trackpad being force touch and so nice, and having the touch bar just makes everything, makes the keyboard not such a hard pill to swallow. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for now. Tune in later when I make, like, performance tests, reviews on this. I don't know, whatever. We'll see. But low-key, this is looking like a pretty good setup. Peace out. All right, I kind of hated that. Oh my gosh, my phone just fell out of the thing. That's crazy. So let me. Oh my gosh.